I'm Bryan.
Back with another episode of Buds and Suds. After about a 3-week layoff due to vacation, we are back with some gems tonight. And with us, we have CJ.
Hello.
Hadn't been here for about a year, but since we're cracking open some nice, juicy IPAs, thought we'd invite him, and he agreed to help us finish off some of these crowlers I got. So we're thankful to him for coming. First off tonight, we have from the Answer Brewing Company, or brewery in Richmond, Virginia, Piece of the Action. This is a 7% IPA, no IBUs given. This is an all Mosaic hopped IPA. So let's get into it.
Let's do it.
It's just a nice golden color.
Pretty hazy too.
Pretty hazy. See that there? Little white foamy head's gone.
Yeah.
Let's get the aroma.
I expected to get a little bit of kind of citrusy nose, but I get more of a. I'm starting to get it now, actually.
It's kind of a mix between.
It's a mix.
It's a mix between kind of like a ripe pineapple and a little bit of earthiness or herbalness to.
Yeah,
you know.
it's got kind of a mix.
Yeah, like a dank pineapple is a good way of putting it. But it's got a big aroma.
Yeah, it's got a nice aroma.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, that's juicy.
Wow.
This was the first one I had when I was down there on vacation. I really enjoy this one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. I mean, that is really juicy.
The first thing I noticed is just the creamy mouthfeel.
It's got a great
smooth and
mouthfeel.
creamy. I love the mouthfeel.
I don't get any dankness to the hops at all. It's really mostly juicy tropical hops to me.
Yeah, it's kind of bitter though, like
Yeah, I
more
do
of
get some
the
bitterness.
grapefruit. It's not as sweet as I thought it was going to be from the smell. It's
Do they give IBUs?
no.
Okay.
It's delicious.
But yeah, kind of like a grapefruit, maybe like a orange peel, maybe like a hint of lemon. So just a little more of the tart fruits. But not, like you said, not much dankness. I think a little bit there on the back. There's much more on the nose.
I think it's really, really good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not getting much else from it.
No, I didn't think that for Mosaic, I didn't expect it to be that much juicy hop.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just phenomenal.
Yeah.
Kind of get a blueberry note.
Do you?
Yeah.
I always look for that in
I
Mosaic
do,
because people describe that blueberry note, and there's definitely that. I agree with you.
It just,
The berry flavor.
yeah, it's like a bright citrus on the beginning of the palate, and then that blueberry, almost like tartness, comes into it.
More toward the back end.
Yeah.
Now that you mentioned, I think I kind of get that.
Yeah.
I think it's really well done.
And this goes down real smooth.
It is very smooth.
7%, like I said. I think I've already drank half of what was in my glass. It's just, it's deceivingly smooth going down. Very good. It wasn't as good as I remembered on vacation, but I was on a hot beach. I originally had a 4.75. I'm gonna have to bump it down. I mean, it's kind of between a 4.25 and a 4.5. It's like right around a 4.3 for me, 4.33. I'll probably get a 4.25.
How about you?
I would agree with that. Yeah, that's a solid rating.
Yeah, I was kind of torn between a 4.25 and a 4.5.
That's kind of where
So
I'm
I kind of want to bump it up to a 4.5 because this is one I would seek out. I mean, it's really good.
Yeah.
I think a 4.33 is kind of in between.
Yeah,
It's kind of.
that's probably what I would give it. I was trying to stick to the quarter
Yeah,
scale, but
it's
I mean,
tough.
it's a good 4.33 for me. It's right in between 4.25 plus.
Yeah, if we were sticking to the quarter scale, it'd be 4.25 plus.
Yeah.
But you almost have to bump it up a little bit.
Yeah, it's good. It's worth searching out. I want to talk a little bit about the brewery real quick. I didn't know about this brewery, and I was planning a trip to the beach, and so I was going through Richmond, and this is a really highly rated brewing company that was on Untapped's top 25 brewery list.
Really?
Which is where I heard about them. And I looked at their beers, and they have, what got me wanting to go was they have this and all list, which is their adjuncts. And so I went and just had like 5-ounce pours of a couple. I just wanted to describe what I had while I was there. The first one was called Don't Touch My Gooch. And it was a 6% stout. It was actually left-hand milk stout with gooch coffee beans, hazelnut, macadamia nuts, and toasted coconut. Phenomenal beer, super sweet. And I guess I should talk about that too. I love sweet stouts. I think that's when people downgrade stouts, they say it's too sweet. I don't think I've ever downgraded a stout because I've said it's too sweet. That may be where my ratings differ from some people. So I'll preface it with that. These are like diabetes stouts. They're that good. The second one I tried was called Daryl Den. I don't know where that name comes from. You can post if you know. It's a 9% imperial coffee stout with Madagascar vanilla beans, Belize cocoa nibs, and Vermont maple syrup. Delicious, super sweet, wonderful stout. And then I finished up with a Herbert the Yeti. 9.5% stout is actually the Great Divide's Yeti Stout, which they put 23 ounce candy bar, coffee, and then a few other, I can't remember, and actually it wasn't on Untapped anymore. I don't know, they took it down. I couldn't find the other adjuncts, and it wasn't on their tap list anymore, but I remember having the Mounds candy bar and the coffee, and on my Untapped check-in, I said, yep, tastes like Mounds bars. So it was wonderful. That's what I had while I was there. I grabbed several growlers and crowlers of IPAs and double IPAs and a triple IPA, which we'll be reviewing later. And again, if you're going through the Richmond area, it is a great brewery, fun place, great staff. You can fill up your growlers and crowlers. They don't have anything distributed, anything like that, but a fun place. I enjoyed it.
So did they just do like quarter barrel kegs or something, and they put all these adjuncts in those kegs?
I didn't ask. I didn't talk to them. I was kind of
how they did it.
The way I did it was I was driving through Richmond, so I was actually there for like, I put in this huge growler order to take to the beach, and I set on these little 5-ounce pours of those 3 stouts while I was waiting for those growlers and crowlers to be filled. So I didn't get to talk to anyone there about how they did things, but the people in the area know how great that brewery is. Their IPAs and double IPAs are top notch, worth seeking out. Obviously, you can't get anything distributed, but you can go visit them, or if you know someone that lives there, get them to send you a growler or crowler. It's definitely worth trying. And like I said, when I had this on the beach, I gave it a 4.75. I was digging it. I went through that growler like that. But
so what about their stouts? Will they do their stouts and growlers?
No, I'm sorry. Those are 5 and 10 ounce pours only for their handalls. Yeah. All right. And they have 52 taps. They have a guest tap list, which has got great stuff from all over the country. And it's the guy that did. And I'm sorry, I'm blanking on his name, but is it on here? But it's the Mekong Vietnamese restaurant next door, which used to be, or is still known for just great craft beers, but he opened up the Answer brew pub next door, and so now it kind of shifts between 2 places where you can get all these great beers. So definitely worth going to. 2 thumbs up for the Answer Brewing for me.
Good place to go for vacation, it sounds like,
Absolutely.
or at least on the way to vacation.
Absolutely. Yeah, stay in Richmond. You can go to the Vale while you're there.
Well, didn't you say that their craft brew scene was as good or better than some other places like Asheville?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Again, I didn't go anywhere other than those 2 places, the Answer and the Vale, which we'll be doing some Vale beers. But those 2 places were both on the top 25 Untapped top brewery list, so definitely worth checking out. And Stone has a brewery there now. They opened up, and some other places. So it's a great craft beer scene worth going to. And at the Vale, I met a Buzz and Suds fan.
Buzz and Suds!
One of our 133 subscribers saw me.
Tell your friends about us.
Which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Were you wearing your shirt?
No.
It's just the hair.
It's the hair. As always, guys, if you can't have the beer you love the beer you have. Thanks.
So yes.